multiplayer that you. One time. Hong Kong, Hong Kong.
That shit make it so boring.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
See, look, this nigga is still camping over there. I left that shit 3 times. Jeez, you niggas must not know how to build. Fuck,
To
shot.
adapt. To adapt.
Less than a minute.
Long time, long time. Pagi. Long time. Long time, long time. Long time, long time.
Enemy UAV overhead. Mix them up proper. That's how it's done.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your buddy Bone Time back again. Oh man, that was a funny little intro clip. I had to dig in the archives to find this gameplay here. It's not anything great. I just wanted to talk about, of course, hopefully Activision or Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer or whoever can fix it where Modern Warfare and Cold War and all the games can be played, because I'm telling you, at its state right now, they're saying it's a hot mess. Of course, this gameplay, I got this before the big funky update, and it is what it is. People, it just don't make no sense how they can't get these new games together. Back in the day, it was no problem. Most of the time, the older games, I'm talking about 7, 8 years ago, they launched with no problems. But it is what it is. I'm fixing to get dudded up. Gotta love it when they're in the corner. They play peekaboo with me a few times, and man, it is what it is, brother. Been there and done that already. Whoa, bad COD timing. Speaking of the devil, you gotta check your corners because everybody's in them. So I'm gonna camp right here and hold it down like a sock as we just talk about it. And guys, how are y'all enjoying Vanguard? First of all, the ones who may be subscribed to the channel that purchased the game. Hopefully your experiences have been fun. Most of the majority is saying they're not, there's a few bugs, they recognize it, but it's not game breaking to the point where you just can't play the game. Some of these YouTubers, they talk about how bad the game is. I think they do it more or less for just over exaggerating it. I don't think that it's that bad. I do notice that the visibility on these games have dropped off tremendously from past year's COD games, and that may have a little bit to do with it. And, of course, skill-based matchmaking has always played its ugly self in the deal with that. And unfortunately, get back there, fella. Unfortunately, a lot of people that played this game for a long time, they're not down with skill-based matchmaking to the point where, you know, they're going to stop playing it. And some reason or another, they're saying, okay, well, this is going to make, you know, player retention and it'll be a lot higher. And to be honest with you, the last 3 years in COD, I haven't hardly played much at all, unfortunately. Hadn't really had a real reason or want or desire to even want to in the first place. And that's sad, you know. But, I mean, what do you do at this point? That the developers are either going to sabotage themselves within to pay them back, which I wouldn't blame them. Honestly, man, if I was a developer, I'd be a little miffed about what's all going down, and I would probably get a little payback in there too, I'm sure. But so you can't really fault them for it. But at the you know, expense of the customer is the only unfortunate thing. Yeah, that's going to give them bad ratings this year, but think of the poor people who's paid $70, $80, you know, for the game and got a bad taste in their mouth about it. It's just unfortunate. I haven't purchased it, and at this point, I really don't see the need to. Like I said in the beginning, there's enough COD content with the games that I previously owned. I'm not a prestige level 1000 master, or I don't have all the camos, you know, as far as the camo grind. So I still have a lot of fun stuff to do. Usually when I play, I just chit chat with buddies and get on and have a good time. If I get a good game, great. If I don't, so be it. Just like that. But it's just unfortunate the turn of Call of Duty and the state that it's going in, and the future of it, or what it's going to look like next year. You know, they're already talking about next year's Call of Duty game, and we ain't even made, you know, halfway through the life cycle of this new one. It's like the drunk uncle that everybody knows, hey, just let them be, let them sit in the back and drink, don't bother, you know, that everybody knows about, doesn't really say nothing about. But that's kind of where I feel like this take on Call of Duty stuff is headed. It's just getting worse and worse every year, and hopefully the Battle Royale looks like it should be fun this year. I've heard a couple people say that it is actually good this year, so my brother, he plays Battle Royale all the time, so I always ask what's his opinion on it, since he plays every night. He still plays the Battle Royale games that they got. Whoa! Golly! And then, of course, he eats my Claymore. Man, it was hectic at the end of this. I mean, it was guns blazing and things shooting from up above. I finally got this last kill. Hello there, darling. It's been a long time. Well, guys, if y'all made it to the end of it, I sure do appreciate a thumbs up. Hey, put down in the comment section if you haven't got Vanguard or you got it this year. Either way, I'm tickled to find out. Well, guys, that means my time's up. Again, y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Stay safe. I'm on time, and I'm out, guys.